in, kid.
Hello and welcome to the Very Bad Batch Explosion Network's after show where we break down and discuss every episode of the Bad Batch. Disney Plus's Star Wars show, animated show with 2 episodes left. No, yes? 2 episodes, 3 episodes, something like that. My name's Dylan Blight. Join me, Ashley Hobley.
Hey Dylan, excited to be here to talk about the Juggernaut, bitch.
Yeah. What a name. I didn't actually realize that was the name of the episode until a second ago, and I was like, oh, that's funny. Didn't pay any attention when I clicked on it. But how many episodes are left before I get myself? Is it 14 episodes or is it? Hold on.
16, I think.
Really? I thought it was only a couple. Let's double check. Hold on.
15. So 3 episodes left.
Yeah, I thought it was only like 2 or 3. So okay. What did you think of this week's episode, Juggernaut, bitch?
Juggernaut, bitch.
Called Juggernaut.
I mean, it was solid. Again, like, I guess it progressed the overall story forward again. They've got some sort of plan to retrieve Omega. It was interesting. They got Rampart back. Like, I did do a lot of remembering who that character was because it's been like well over a year since we last saw him. Like, obviously he's big bad of the first 2 seasons, but obviously kind of forgettable if I couldn't really remember who he was. I'm like, oh, is he the guy that Crosshair like got double crossed, or like was he the dude with that he stopped the ruler like with or something like that? But no, it's the guy who was working.
It's the guy.
He's trying to get the laws passed and stuff. Yep. Yeah, I mean, some of the action was really cool. I mean, it's just a kind of a rescue, retrieval, hostage mission kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, it was all right. I mean, I left the episode kind of bummed because I thought the final moments was going to be like kind of a bigger reveal than what it actually was.
Walking into the room.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to show you what we're doing. And it's like,
some kids.
It's the room that we showed you last time.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, oh, we're going to show you what all this, what Project Necromancer is meant to be doing. We're going to see a tiny Snoke embryo.
Yeah, I mean,
Snoke fetus.
Keep waiting for that moment, but
not this one.
Yeah, I mean, it was fine, wasn't it? It was definitely I don't want to it's a filler episode, right?
I know if I call it, no. One, I hate the word filler regarding filler this, but it did progress the story along of them doing something to get Omega back. They're getting Rampart, who's got information they'll need for next episode. So it's a necessary episode.
But it's like that thing.
But it's a slighter episode.
It's that thing of, they could have just had Crosshair's like tracker hit or, anything like that. It's because of the story they're writing.
Oh, Omega could have magically ripped the ship apart and walked out,
No, but I'm saying like they could have been a tracker. There would have been a million ways they could have wrote a tracker in. It's just, I feel like this is, hey, we need to slow down. We need an in between the pace episode, which is what this is. You got the massive episode last week with the so much shit goes down, big firefight, dramatic moments and everything like that, and then this week they're like, let's just take a step back. Let's just slow the pace down a little bit. Which is like, I thought the episode was fine. I feel like a lot of I knew going into it, any of the Bad Batch stuff would probably be mediocre, like sort of just like not super exciting to me.
Yeah. But
I was expecting a bit more out of the Omega returning to Tantus. It's called, isn't it? Tantus.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think the few moments we got with her, that's where I was left a little bit disappointed between her interactions with I can't remember her name.
Emery?
Yeah, Emery. No interactions with Nala Say.
Well, she's in a cell, so.
Well, yeah, but and then obviously the reveal you're talking about, the quote unquote reveal at the end of the episode, which was just sort of a
She's with these kids, these Jedi
Mhm.
kids, force sensitive kids.
Mhm.
That's kind of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to
The
know
thing-
my biggest takeaway from this episode was? And it might be something that's just been very oblivious to me through all of Star Wars. So obviously at the start of the episode, they've got Fee come and rescue them from the planet, right?
Yes.
Yes. They get on her ship,
Yes.
and they're flying away, and she puts her foot down on a pedal. It just kind of never occurred to me that when they're flying their ships, they're using their feet in any way.
So they have shown that accelerator sort of things are used in ships in Star Wars before. I don't know if I would say for sure that every ship has a
Okay.
feet apparatus involved in the ship, because I just don't feel like a lot. Like sometimes you see people flying
Because
ships
there's a lot of aliens without feet.
well, yeah, exactly. So you know, but there has definitely been. That's not the first time. There's definitely been a few times that they've been like, "Nah, man, this is like too fast, too furious. Like, let's slow the shot, clutch in, nitrous, let's go." You know?
Yeah.
So,
But no, that was like the whole episode. I'm like, oh, have I ever seen someone like put their foot to the pedal before? Probably during the animated series, I'm assuming.
I mean, definitely if you want to count pod racing.
No, even pod racing is using his hands. It's accelerated like a motorcycle.
No, some of the ones I'm pretty sure they show them using their feet.
Sure, I'll take your word for it. You've probably watched Phantom Menace more times than I have.
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say, yeah. I mean, to be honest, that's about all I got for this week's episode. It was a decent episode. It just left me like, and it has that problem of we're approaching the final few episodes. We're approaching the end of the show, full stop. And an episode like this, just when you're in that last act, you're like,
you just kind of want everything to matter more or be.
I'm like, we're in the last 2 hours of show here, guys. Like, come on. Give me something more. I need something that matters more.
Yeah. I mean, some of those, like the action sequences were pretty good. Like them stealing the prison ship, the truck, and just Hunter just taking out stormtroopers on the hop.
Yeah. That's again, like it wasn't anything necessarily bad. It was just like this.
It was just fine.
If this was 10 episodes ago into the season or season,
you'd be pretty. You'd be like, yeah. We wouldn't have, probably wouldn't have much to talk about, but
also I think I'd appreciate the fun a little bit more. But I think I was just watching it, and I'm just like, my brain is just seeking more at this stage. You know, it's not like season 3. Will there be a season 4? It's like season 3 end of the show.
You've told us this is ending.
Yeah, I'm like, this is the end. I can't
unless it's spinning off into something else.
No, stop. End it all.
The Adventures of Omega and the Bad Batch.
No.
Cease.
Stop. No. All right. You got anything else? No.
No, I'm good.
Cool. Thank you for joining us on the Very Bad Batch. Of course, we'll be back next week, week after, to discuss the final 3 episodes of the show. I would be shocked and highly disappointed if from next week onwards we're in the actual final act of the show. Shocked. So you can put that down on paper now. But yes,
next week's episode's called Into the Breach.
So surely into the breach, into the fight,
into the breach, into attacking whatever they need to attack,
into attacking Tantus. Go.
Well, what does he say that he's got how to find Tantus again? I can't remember.
Fuck, I can't remember.
It's been a couple of days.
Oh, draw on a squeegee board and fucking do 3 laps, do a sun dance. I don't know, like some weird thing. He's like, oh, no one knows how to get there. It's designed that way, but there is a way. You gotta, I don't know, whatever. We'll find out. They're making it sound out like it's that planet that Snoke's / Palpatine's actually on in Rise of Skywalker. Where it's like you got to jump through all these different ways to get there and whatever. So I don't know. Anyway, follow us on Twitter, explosionhour.com/Twitter, explosionhour.com/Discord. Take you to our Discord page and check out the website, explosionhour.com, for all our other shows, news, reviews, and great things. And we'll see you here next week to discuss, I don't know what the third episode of the show is called, but anyway, the third last episode of The Bad Batch. See you then. Bye-bye.